I have this sign that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's part of their spring shop collection. It has a whitewashed look, and then it's trimmed in a darker finish. I'm going to take my 1-inch blue painter's tape and just trim the entire inside of my board. Now this board measures 12 by 48 inches, and it's a whitewashed sign from the Spring Shop collection. I'm going to take more painter's tape, and I just need a small piece, and I'm going to lay them next to the tape we had just laid down. Now this is going to act as a spacer, so on the sides I'm going to put 2 pieces, and on the top and bottom I just need 1 piece. And then I'm going to lay a long piece of the 1-inch painter's tape down my board, again vertically, and then I'll take another piece and lay it horizontally, and I'll repeat that on the right side and the bottom of the board as well. And at this point I'm basically just making 4 stripes on my board, 2 vertical and 2 horizontal, and it's just going to trim the outer edge of my board. Now I'm going to be using more painter's tape, but I just need small pieces so that they fit inside the lines we created. And again here I'm using 1 piece of tape as my spacer, laying a second piece next to it, and then you just lift the spacer tape up and you repeat that pattern throughout the entire edge of your board. And I'm creating like a checkered look. I'm taking some Wise Owl Dry Time and a 4-inch paint roller, and I'm painting just the inside portion. And you want that to fully dry. I'm then taking some Wise Owl Goldenrod, and I'm starting on the top left square, and I'm just going to paint every other square with the Wise Owl Goldenrod paint. Next, I'm going to take some Higgins Lake, and I'm going to fill in the other squares. And I'm going to allow this to fully dry and make sure everything has a good coat of paint on it before I lift up the tape. And then I'm going to lift everything up. And now we have this nice design on our board. Next, I have some wood letters. I get all of these right from Hobby Lobby. And I have Bloom with Grace, and I'm painting that with Wise Owl Snow Owl. Now you could paint this any color you want, and you can also pick any saying of your choice. And I also did notice my T was backwards here, so I fixed that before we adhered anything to the board. I'm just using this ruler. This just helps me to keep my letters straight. I'm using some Elmer's wood glue. And then I put a small amount of hot glue so that it has an instant hold as the wood glue dries. And I'm just going to glue all my Bloom letters in place, going vertically down the board. Next, I'm going to go to the bottom, and I'm going to take my small letters that spell Grace, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to paint on the Elmer's wood glue, and then you can just use a little bit of hot glue if you want it to have an instant hold while the wood glue dries. And here I like to start with the first and last letter, just so I make sure that I fit the entire word inside the green section. And I'm just using the popsicle stick to help me keep a straight line. I'm then going to take the last word with, and I'm going to place that diagonally between the Bloom and Grace. And that's it. Now we have this Bloom with Grace sign, and we made this checkered pattern using some painter's tape. And this is really such a simple design to make. You can pick any colors of your choice to match whatever season or holiday that it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.